Hello everyone, namaste. Welcome to today's practice of yoga designed to support the third chakra. My name is Dorian. I'm very excited to be here with you. Thank you for watching this video. For today's props, we're going to use 2 yoga blocks and a yoga blanket. If you don't have blocks and a blanket at home, it's very okay to get creative with whatever props that you do have. Chakras. For anybody who is unfamiliar with the chakra system is a part of the energetic body, which runs parallel to the physical body. And in yoga, we use tools like chakras and energy in order to create positive, lasting changes in the physical body and also in our mental states. The third chakra is known as the Manipura, or City of Jewels, and physically it's located in the space of the belly. Physically, this is a really important place because the belly is where we take in food and turn it into energy. And energetically, it's an important place because we use that energy in order to create self-empowerment. We're going to start off today's practice by finding our way to a seat, cross-legged seat, or any seat that feels appropriate. And then we're going to use a mudra, or energetic hand symbol, in order to inspire focus and determination for our practice. The mudra that we're going to use for today is called Shiva Linga Mudra. And in order to do it, you're going to take your left hand face up in front of your belly. And then you're going to take your right hand in a thumbs up sign and place the right hand on top of the left, and then press your hands together. So Shiva Linga Mudra. Coming into the seat that feels appropriate, whether it's cross-legged or not, take the Shiva Linga Mudra in front of the space of the belly, shoulders away from your ears, and just start to focus on the movement of your breath. Noticing the inhales and exhales moving in and out of your belly. And taking this time here at the top of our practice to connect to some intention for change, any positive change that you would like to create in your life. In order to help us get a little bit closer to those positive changes, we're going to use a breathing technique known as Bhastrika. Bhastrika is bellows breath, and it's pumping the inhales and exhales through the nose in order to stoke the digestive fires. So it's going to start off by taking an inhale through the nose and out through the nose. Inhale through the nose. Pump the breath out of the nose. Inhaling and exhaling this way for 10 rounds. After your 10th exhale, just coming back to your normal breathing, noticing if your body feels any different. And then to come into the fullness of that third chakra energy, we're going to use the Bija mantra, or the seed sound of the third chakra, which is the sound of Ram. Taking a full breath in all together. Ram. Really nice, everyone. Fluttering your eyelids open, you can change your hands to a prayer at the heart center. And then using an inhale, go ahead and stretch that prayer to the sky above your heads, lengthening your spine upwards. Big breath in. As you exhale, take a twist to the right. Left hand lands on your right thigh, right hand comes to the earth behind your back body. Use an inhale to lengthen your rib cage upwards. And exhale to deepen the twist to the right. Again, breathing in to lengthen up. Exhale, deepen your twist. One more time, breathing, lengthen up. Exhale, deepen your twist. Good. Turning back to face the front of your space, rising your hands to a prayer above. As you exhale, twist to the left. Right hand lands on your left thigh, left hand comes to the earth behind your back body. Just like on the right side, inhale to lengthen upwards. Exhale, deepen your twist. Inhale to lengthen up. Exhale, twist. One more time, breathing in to lengthen up. And exhale, twist. Turning back to face the front of your space, rising your hands to a prayer above your head. As you exhale, draw that prayer to the center of your chest and just notice how your body feels after some gentle twisting. Take a full breath in through the nose. Sigh it out through the mouth. Good establishing work so far, everyone. We're going to meet up in a hands and knees pose. So either rolling forward over crossed shins or swinging your legs around behind you. The hands are going to land underneath your shoulders, knees are going to land underneath your hips. And then we're just going to come into some rounds of cat and cow breathing. Taking an inhale, dropping the belly, lifting your gaze. And then exhaling, pressing the palms, hugging the belly button in towards your backbone. Inhale to cat-cow spine. Exhaling to your cat spine. And just breathe in and out of your cat and cow motions. For today's practice, noticing how the belly drops and how the belly moves in and up. Just to keep that awareness of the movement of the navel center, the Manipura, the city of jewels. Allow your breath to be even and steady. Try not to hold your breath. Just let it flow in and out of your bodies. Good, everyone. Eventually finding your way to a neutral spine, not cat, not cow, just you. Shift your knees a little bit closer towards each other, and then start to sit your hips back towards your heels for a child's pose. Now, in this child's pose, we are trying to keep the knees and thighs a little closer towards each other, so that as we fold over our legs, our belly presses up against the thighs. And that's once again to keep the awareness of the navel center. As your head comes low down towards the earth, release the back of your neck. You might soften your gaze or close your eyes completely. And just allow yourselves to find stillness in your upper back body as you breathe into your belly and breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Using your next inhale to shift back forward to hands and knees pose. And then separating the knees so that they're back underneath your hips. Tuck the toes underneath. Downward facing dog, rising your hips up and back towards the sky. It's the first down dog of today's practice. You can go ahead and give it a little bit of motion, pedaling your heels towards the ground, shifting your weight from side to side. Fan the fingers out away from the palms so that you can use the pads of the fingers pressing against the earth to help stabilize the lengthening of your arms from your hands all the way up to your armpits. You might shake your head no or nod your head yes, letting go of tension in the neck and the upper spine. And then settling your way into a soft down dog. Take a big breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Press a little bit more weight into your left palm, and then reach your right hand in the direction of your left ankle. You might make contact, you might just keep reaching, but try to look underneath your left arm. Big breath in, and big breath out. Take your right hand back to your downward facing dog. Stabilize your upper body. And then shift to the other side, reaching your left hand towards your right ankle. Maybe you make contact, maybe you don't. Big breath in. And big breath out. Take your left palm back forward, regular old down dog. 1 footstep at a time, begin to walk forwards towards the top of your mat. Take the time that you need. Keep as much of a bend in your knees as you need. And then once you reach the top of your mat, separate your feet hips width distance. Hold on to opposite elbow with opposite hand. Just let your body sway from side to side. Head and shoulders are hanging down towards the earth. Take an inhale through the nose. Flutter your lips out. Release the arms down towards the ground. Shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Take your left hand to the earth underneath your nose or on top of a block. Put a bend in your left knee and then lift your right arm up to the sky. Take a big standing twist here. Stay for a big breath in and a big breath out. Opening the back body again, breathing in. As you exhale, lower your right palm down to the earth or to a block and shift sides. Right knee bends, lift your left arm up to the sky, turning your gaze to your left thumb. Big breath in and big breath out. Again, breathing in. Exhale, lower your left palm down to the earth. Hands come onto your shins. Take a half lift to lengthen your spine, reaching your head forward and hips back. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. Keeping your knees soft, begin to roll your body all the way up to a stand, stacking your vertebrae one on top of another as you rise. And then once you come to your full height, rolling the shoulders up, back, and down away from your ears. Finding a mountain pose shape, opening your palms forwards towards the front of your space and making sure that your heels are underneath your hips. Take a heart opening breath in and a full exhale out. Using your next inhale, rise your arms high to a prayer above your head, high prayer shape. As you exhale, put a soft bend in your knees as if you were coming into chair pose. And then take an open arm twist to the right. So your left arm is reaching forward and your right arm is reaching back. Hug the navel center in towards your backbone. Drop your shoulders away from your ears. Big breath in and big breath out. Breathing in and breathing out. Take an inhale to rise back up to a high prayer, arms lift. As you exhale, take a forward fold all the way down to your mats. Softening your knees, hands might come to blocks here, stepping your left foot back to a lunge. Stretch your right knee forward, reach your left heel back, come onto the tips of your fingers, open your chest forward. Big breath in and big breath out. Left palm comes down to the earth or a block, lifting your right arm up to the sky, twist to the right. Big breath in and big breath out. One more time, reaching your fingers towards the ceiling, breathing in. As you exhale, lower the right palm down to the earth. Three-legged dog. Lift your right leg up high to the sky. Bend your right knee, open up your right hip. Stay for a full breath in. As you exhale, cross your right knee to your left arm. Try to make contact if you can. Extend your right leg out towards the left side of your space. Press back through your left heel, flex your right ankle, and turn your gaze to the right side of the room. So there's a twist in the legs, a twist in the midsection, and a twist in the neck. Pressing your palms firmly against the earth, big breath in. Big breath out. One more energy raising breath in. Step to a plank pose. Right foot steps to meet your left. And then bend your elbows to lower your bodies all the way down to the ground. Untucking your toes, press the tops of your feet, rise your chest for a low cobra, head forward, shoulders back. Using an exhale to find downward facing dog. One footstep at a time, begin to walk forward to the top of the mat. Take as much time as you need. And then once you get to the top, roll your bodies all the way up to a stand. Taking an inhale, rise your arms high to a prayer above your head, high prayer. Soften your knees like chair pose. Take an open arm twist to the left. Right arm is reaching forward, left arm is reaching back. Hug the navel to center in as you breathe in. And breathe out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Use the inhale to rise your bodies back up, high prayer above your head. Exhale to forward fold all the way down to your mats. Soften your knees, step your right foot back to a lunge. Come on to tented fingers, stretch your head and shoulders forward as you reach your right heel back. Big breath in, and big breath out. Take the right palm down to the earth or a block. Lift your left arm to the sky, twisting to the left. Big breath in, big breath out. One more time, expand the chest, breathe in. Exhale your left palm down to the ground. Three-legged dog, pressing your palms, lift your left leg high to the sky. Bend the left knee, open up your left hip, big breath in. Use the exhale to cross your left knee to your right arm. Once again, try to make contact. And then extend your left leg out towards the right. Flex your left ankle, press back through your right heel. Turn your gaze toward the left side of the space. Twist in the neck, twist in the mid-body, twist in the legs. Breathing in. Breathing out. Step to plank pose. Bend your elbows, lower your bodies all the way down. Tops of your feet make contact with the earth. Find the rise in your chest for a low cobra. You might lengthen your arms, lifting the heart a little higher. Big breath in. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Once again, walking forward to the top of your mat. And rolling your bodies all the way up to a stand. Switching things up for this next portion, I'm going to turn so you can find a different viewpoint. Arms rise up high to the sky, big breath in. As you exhale, sit into chair pose. Take your hands to a prayer at your heart center. Twist to the right in your chair. So left elbow comes outside of your right thigh, or left elbow hovers above the right thigh. Floating your gaze over your right shoulder, bend your knees as much as you can. Feel the navel center hug in towards the backbone. Breathe into your side waist and your back ribs. Big breath in. Big breath out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Keep the twist, but look down at your feet. This part's a little challenging, so hang in there. Lift up your right heel. Lift up your right toes, keeping that left elbow attached to your right knee. Begin to stand all the way up, standing, twisting, balance. Once you're standing, left fingers wrap around your right shin. Reach your right arm towards the back of your space and float the gaze towards your right thumb. Try to keep your balance as you breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Turning back to face the front, both arms rise high. Stepping your right foot down to the earth. Chair pose. Hands come to a prayer at the heart center. Use the exhale to twist over to the left. Bending your knees, float the gaze over the left shoulder. Once again, organize the rib cage towards the left. Big breath in. Big breath out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Keep the twist. Take a look down at your feet. Shifting your weight over to your right foot, lift up your left heel. And then lift up your left toes. Take your twist all the way up into the sky. When you're standing, right fingers wrap around the left shin. And the left arm starts to reach towards the back of your space. Floating the gaze over the left shoulder, breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in and breathing out. Turning to face the front, rising both arms high above. Exhaling to sit into chair pose. Take a high prayer, stand up nice and tall, open your hearts. Exhale, forward folding all the way down to the earth. Go ahead and step back to a plank pose, stepping your feet back. Lowering your body all the way down to the ground. Now, for those of us that have sensitive hips, you might pad up underneath your hips with your blanket for this next one. We're going to come into a pose called Sphinx pose. Go ahead and take your forearms down to the earth so that your shoulders are on top of the elbows and the fingers are pressed against the earth in front of you. The tops of the feet are going to press down. The pads of your fingers, the heels of your hands are going to press. Draw your hearts forward. So this is an opportunity to open the space of the abdomen, allowing the hips to descend and the shoulders to draw back. Staying for a full breath in, a big breath out. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Widen your elbows, allow the backs of your hands to come underneath your forehead as you lower your head down to the earth. And then just really gently shimmy your hips from side to side, release tension in your lower back. Take a full breath in through the nose. Hum it out. Again, breathing in. Slide your palms underneath your shoulders and press back to child's pose. Gently rock your forehead from side to side. And then walk your hands back towards your knees, pressing your palms against the earth and rolling your bodies all the way upright. Take your hands to the space of your belly. Just notice how your body feels in this moment. Feel any warmth that might have been created. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Again, breathing into your hands on your belly and breathing out. One more time, breathing into the belly and breathing out. Good work, everybody. The next posture that we're going to come into is a restorative shape. It's a restorative bridge pose. And so we're going to take one of our blocks, come to lay down on our backs with our knees bent and the soles of the feet against the earth. Laying down so that the head and shoulders get heavy against the ground. Step the soles of your feet to the ground and then press your feet to rise your hips. Slide that block underneath your sacrum. So the sacrum is not like the meat of your seat. It's not your lower back. It's in between. It should feel like the back of the hips. And then once you are settled onto that block, go ahead and let your hands rest face down on your bellies and allow the backs of the arms to rest against the earth. Slowly but surely begin to give the entire weight of your body to the block underneath you. And this should be an opportunity to release tension in the lower back, to allow the rib cage to move away from the hips, and to create some space in the front body, specifically in the abdomen and the belly. Now, for some of us, it might feel really nice to keep the soles of the feet on the earth and the knees bent. You might begin to walk your heels away from your hips, lengthening your legs forwards towards the front of your space. That's going to change the sensation in your lower back. So if that's not a good fit, you can always rebend your knees and step the soles of the feet down to the ground. It's completely and totally up to you. But whatever it is that you settle into, taking one last full breath in, and a deep exhale to come into stillness and relaxation. Maybe the block underneath you feels really good and supportive, and so you might stay on your block. But if a more traditional Shavasana shape is a better fit for the close of your practice, then bending your knees, stepping the soles of your feet to the earth, lift that block out from underneath you, and then extend your arms and legs so that you find your way all the way down to the ground. Taking a full breath in and a full breath out. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Bending your knees, step the soles of your feet down to the ground. And then keeping your head and shoulders attached to the earth, hug your knees gently into your chest, wrapping your fingers around your shins. Make some gentle circles on your lower back, circling the knees around in one direction. And then circling your knees in the opposite direction. Hug your knees into your chest, give your bodies a little squeeze. And then drop both of your knees over to the left side. Open your arms as wide as you can and turn your gaze over your right shoulder. Keeping the belly soft, keeping the heart open, staying for a big breath in. A big breath out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Carefully hug the knees back into your chest. Once again, give yourselves a little squeeze. And then drop both of your knees over to the right. Open your arms and turn your gaze over your left shoulder. Belly soft, heart open, breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Last time, breathing in and breathing out. Take a gentle roll all the way over onto your right side. And then carefully using your hands to help you, begin to press your bodies upright. Coming to a seat of your choice, allow your hands to come back into your Shiva Linga Mudra, placing that mudra right at the navel center. Coming back to the intention that you have created for this practice of empowerment, of change. And just noticing how your body feels after moving through the third chakra energies. In order to close our practice, to seal it, and to send the energy that we've raised in a place that is constructive and positive, we're going to close out with a breath for the sound of Ram. Taking a full breath in. Ram. Thanks everyone so much for joining in this practice. Thank you for being a part of this community, and thank you for being yourselves. If anybody has questions about this practice, you can always feel free to reach out to me. Thanks for being here.